people of the world. Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamasuma, здравствуйте, привет, bună, dzień dobry, sziasztok. Hello. Xin chào, yebosio, tere, salam alaikum, saskia khan, marhaban, merhaba, habiri, and shalom, wherever you are across the world. My name is Brunel. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you are well, safe, and happy, you and your loved ones, including your neighbors and pets. So, Fenty have got a new primer out, which is the Pro Filt'r Mattifying Primer. True matte, it says, and so I decided to test this out because for those of you who don't know, I am an oily mess. I have got extremely oily skin, so when it gets hot in the summer, sometimes I do dread the summer because it means that my makeup is going to melt. So anything that helps keep my makeup in place and keeps the shine off, well, I'm down for. So let's go and see a little bit more information. So for anybody else who wants to skip straight to the demo, you're welcome. It does say here, a next level mattifying primer for combination to oily skin that works instantly to deliver maximum all day shine control while improving and extending foundational wear. Give combination to oily skin the mattitude adjustment. It's all is needed with the same lightweight cushiony texture that fans of the original Fenty Beauty primer. God, read Brunel. Fans of the original Fenty Beauty primer know and love. Pro Filt'r Mattifying Primer takes anti-shine to the next level, giving skin the ultimate fresh, clean slate for your Fenty face. Instantly mattify skin, fight shine all day and smooth the look of pores without feeling tight or dry. Paired with Pro Filt'r foundation, I don't have that. This oil-free face primer helps makeup blend better, last longer, and stay looking and feeling fresh all day without caking. Made with a unique blend of blue agave extract and blurring powders, known for mattifying with a filter-like effect. This universal primer melts into all skin tones, leaving behind nothing but an instant soft focused canvas that keeps your skin in the game all day. A little goes a long way. Apply where you need it. T-zone around the nose and chin. For me, being an extremely oily person, that would be everywhere across my face, but apparently a little goes a long way. Okay, that was a lot to read. Cruelty free, so that's that. So just so we know how hot it's going to get today. Okay, Google, what is the top temperature in London today?
In London today, you can expect a high of 27 and a low of 18.
Ooh, 27 degrees is going to get to, so that's hot for somebody of my skin type. So before we get started on my skin, I've already moisturized. I'm using the SVR Sebia Clear Matte Pores. It's actually a moisturizer. I can't use the normal moisturizers because then it get too oily, and then that means that I just get oily really, really quick within 2 hours pushing it. So I use a moisturizer that helps mattify the skin. I use this with every single foundation that I use, or even when I'm not using foundation at all. So this is a moisturizer for me, and that's that. So it's kind of like a sebum control not primer, but kind of like a serum of some kind. So that's that. Okay, so we're just gonna try this now. So it comes with a pump. I'm not sure if I showed you the packaging. The packaging is like so. So it's got this nothing unusual Fenty Beauty, and the bottle is similar to the foundations and so on. I don't have the Fenty Beauty Pro foundation. It doesn't agree with my skin type, so I'm just leaving it. It doesn't agree with me at all. So there we have it. It's got a pump. So I'm just gonna pump a little bit. So it's the liquidy. Okay, so just getting my mirror. I'm just gonna dab that across the nose. There's like a slight smell, but it's nothing unpleasant. Well, it says a little goes a long way. I've got a little bit of glitter all over my face. Oh God, don't mind that. I think I need a little bit more. Okay, it feels really light and moisturizing on the skin. It feels velvety on the skin as well, but not too soft. I do like the feel as if I've actually moisturized my skin. So it's not one of those you know, primers like the sort of I think Becca Evermatte Poreless primer where you can instantly see the difference. This one is more moisturizing on the skin. I think it does actually make a difference to the pores. Actually, they look a bit smaller, but having said that, I exfoliated this morning, so that usually helps. But yeah, I don't mind it at all. It takes about a minute also for it to dry. So we are just going to move on to foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is this one here, which has now become one of my favorites. It is the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation in a shade 71 warm yellow. So I'm just gonna put the first pump with a brush, and then I'll use the second pump with a sponge. So moving on to concealer, and this is again the Urban Decay concealer in the shade 71 neutral yellow. Alrighty, foundation and also concealer are in place. I love the finish and they're so easy to apply. They're brilliant. This is a very light foundation, but it is mattifying. I did put 2 layers on. That's the norm that I normally do, and I like doing 2 different applications, one with a brush and one with a sponge. I love the finish of the sponge because it just feels really smooth for me. I prefer that, but because it's such a light foundation, I don't want to waste too much of the products, which is why I initially used the brush as well to make sure I get the base in place, and then using the sponge is just kind of like the finishing look of the foundation. Right, so yeah, looks kind of really, I mean, it looks matte. I just think it, what can I say? I'm just gonna go and finish off the rest of my face. The time now is 12:31. So we're gonna have this on for at least 6 hours, between 6 and 7 hours. Hopefully you saw that, and the you know, the camera did kind of zoom in and capture it. So yeah, so I will let you know what I've used on my face and do my contouring and set my face, and then yeah, see you tomorrow. Alrighty people, my face is done. I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of what I use, just in case you are interested in the finished look. On the eyes, I went with Juvia's Place Coral eyeshadow palette. I just use this particular shade here over the top of my eye. Then I use this one in the crease line and on the, sorry, this one on the crease line and on the outer corner of the eye. Then I went back in with this shade here on the inner corner of the eye, the shimmer shade. And then I also then went with this dark brown shade here on the outer corner of the eye. And then underneath I went back with this shade, and then that one as that brown as well at the bottom of my eyes. What else? After, for contour, the dark shade, I use Sleek's Lifeproof concealer in the color Espresso Shot. And after that, I then set my face with Sacha Buttercup underneath here in the, you know, the banana, I think it's a banana color, I've forgotten, the yellow one anyway. So I set that and then took it all off. And then I went over my face with a MAC Skin Mineralizer finish in dark deep. Set my face with all of that, and I do that as a norm anyway. And then on my cheeks, it is a blush. It is from a company that's not known. It's one of those words that's really cheap companies that you find at hair shops, but a company called Doris. They do some lovely stuff, especially the blush. This one is the color terracotta. I can't open it because it's all crumbly, and I need to find me another one because it is fantastic. What else there? After the cheeks, oh yeah, cheekbones. To highlight, I use this one. This is the Beauty Bay Jordan Lipscomb collaboration, and I use this brown shade here, this one here, this dark gold here on my cheeks. Set my face with Urban Decay's All Nighter Primer Spray. What else? Oh yeah, eyes. Tight line my eyes with the Maybelline Master, is it Lasting Drama pencil in the black. It is pitch black. Honestly, this thing does not go anywhere. Hopefully this gets, yeah, so it's super black. Use that, and then I also then use the Maybelline Lasting Drama liquid as well in matte to you know, for eyeliner. And what else? Mascara, I went with 2 lots. I tried the Glossier Lash Slick. It doesn't really do much except thinly coat your eyelashes, and then I'll finish it off with the iconic London mascara. So that one, yeah. So I'll finish that one, and I think on the lips, lip pencil is from it's called Bar from Morphe, dark brown. And then on the outer corners of the eyes, if I can find it somewhere here, what else? There it is, Kiko. I used the Kiko liquid lipstick. This is in color number 8, Rossetto liquid. So it is beautiful and brown. So I used that on the outside, and then on the inside of the lips, it was the Rimmel London Stay Matte liquid lip color, and in the color number 700, Be My Baby. And the bronzer also that I set my face with is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Mahogany. That's nearly finished. And I think that's it. So this is my face all done. So we are going to wear this for at least 6 hours. For me, as a super oily person, that is more than long enough to be able to tell whether a primer is good or not. So far, it feels really light, and I'm quite happy with it. Oh yeah, and lip gloss is just a plain lip gloss, by the way, as you can see the shine on my lips. That's it. Thank you very much, people, and I will see you guys in about 6 hours time, and we'll hopefully not be too oily. Good evening, people. The time that is at 19:42. So I've had this on for just over 7 hours, and this is what a face looks like. You can see the shine around my nose. To be fair, that is inevitable. As an extremely oily person, I am always going to be shiny. Now I started seeing a little bit of a shine around the 4.5 hours, 5 hour mark, which is not actually bad at all, which is quite good for a primer. But is this one of those primer where, as it claimed, where it's just going to keep you matte all day, as it said? No, not as an extremely oily person, as you can see from my face. However, that may be really a true statement. If you're the kind of person who only gets oily around the T-zone, which means that the rest of your face stays matte, then this will probably work better for you. But as an extremely oily person, it is not matte 24 hours, and I don't think there is ever going to be a mattifying primer that will keep me shine free for 24 hours or for that length of time all day long. It just isn't going to happen. So I just have to accept that. For me, as a super oily person, I would actually have to double up, because this one is quite moisturizing as well. I would actually use this as a base. I would use a serum kind of moisturizer, as I normally do. I'd actually use this primer as well, put it on my skin to help hydrate my skin, and then I'll use something like a Becca Evermatte Poreless primer, or I can use the NY Can't Stop Won't Stop primer as well, because that's super mattifying, and I'll use that and concentrate just on around my the center part of my face and do it that way, so I don't clog up my pores too much. But it's not bad at all, actually. My foundation is not separated. It is shiny, but everything's still in place. And yeah, I'm quite happy with this primer. I would definitely recommend this one. Yes, I would recommend it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. I appreciate it. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video and watching all of the video. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope that now stay safe, stay happy, and you guys will see me